guys, what's up everybody? Welcome or welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Selenio and I'm bringing to you here two wonderful videos of a consecutive break and run in 8-ball that I happened to find myself in. It was a really good day and I happened to find myself running two break and runs in 8-ball. This was a 7-way war between my friends and I, who the adversaries. Have to big them up. And it so happens that it was a 2-day event, and on the second day I started the match on 2 and the leader was on 10. So basically at this point in the video I was actually at 9. I was 7-0 and I was playing an opponent, General Mackenzie, who had defeated me in earlier racks, giving me 2 break and runs also. So I had to stay on the table, and so I'm just gonna be guiding you through my thought process in this rack. So I'm gonna start off with a lovely break here. Nice punch into the rack, beautiful spread. All right, and I have an open table. Right, stripes are looking pretty good. A few little situations, few little problems to solve based on angles. No balls to break out really, but it's just a matter of getting myself on the right side of the ball. So I decided to start my run with just shooting that ball there in the side. Do apologize for the video quality. There was an old video from 2 years ago. All right, so decided to start with that shot in the side. All right, getting myself on another shot there that is on the adjacent side pocket. Throughout this rack there were some situations where I had to be very careful of my angles. I'm actually playing on a very bouncy table. The rails are pretty fast, right? So there's going to be a point in the game that I had to make a really critical decision, which I'm going to highlight. All right, and also in the other rack it was a beautiful run too. All right, so here I was actually entering into the zone, guys, and the zone is that part of pool where you literally can't hear or see anybody that is on the table. Your game, all you can hear is just the balls being pocketed, and you can only see the angles and the shots to be made. So right now I'm feeling pretty good here, and I really got a good break, and so this is a really good chance to get back one up on Mr. Mackenzie. All right, the format of this race, guys, is just we just play each opponent in a circle, and every time we play an opponent in a circle, the next opponent comes on the table. So right now I have 4 balls left in this pattern here that I have to run. And here is where a critical moment in the game came up, because now I have that ball that is near to the 8 in the corner pocket. I have that ball in the side pocket, and I have a ball down to the bottom left hand corner pocket. So there you can see, pointing my stick, I'm saying to myself that I need to just cut this ball and go side rail, 2 rail cushion to come in for an angle on the 14 ball to pocket it in the side to go for the ball up top. All right, so down, set, just kind of cut this ball, go side rail, coming to the table. Table is pretty bouncy, so I have to control the speed. And here is where I overroll the shot just a little bit. I have a little bit too much angle than what I actually need to run this rack, but I'm still in a pretty good position. You can see I'm setting up that I want that angle. You can see I'm moving pretty fast around the table. The momentum is high. I can't afford to make a mistake, because he is more than capable of running a rack, and he only wants an opportunity to really frustrate me some more after running 2 break and runs on me in the previous game that we had matched up. So just kind of cutting this ball in the side, just kind of sliding past that 2 ball there, just giving myself an angle on that shot. Pretty good. All right, so now I'm on the last ball to lead to the 8, but here's where it is. A lot of you guys may be looking at this and you'll be saying, okay, just roll forward and take the long cut for the 8 down in the corner, but the angle is very deceptive, and here I literally did not want to leave myself with a tough shot. The initial plan was that I wanted to just go high up on that ball, that stripe ball there, so I could just stun below the 8 for an easy shot on the 8. I didn't get that angle, so I had to negotiate and try to do something different. Now a lot of you guys will see the shot that I play here, and you may be saying to yourself that this is probably not the shot that you would play, but you can see I'm aiming, I'm checking to see if I play low, can I go below the 8? And so the angle is so thin that even if I stun, I will go into the 8, and that's going to be problematic. So I decided to go side rail, using the speed of the table to come back right over for the 8. And once again, from one bad angle on a shot leads me to another bad angle on a shot. Now I'm left with a tough shot on the 8. Now, the rock was a pretty easy rock. I'm sure that you guys may be able to see that this rock could have been run a different way. I welcome the comments in the comment section below. You can definitely ask me questions based on what I chose to do. But in that moment there, guys, my blood was pumping, my eyes were dilated. I was a little bit nervous, I have to tell you that, because I needed to win this rock. I had to show my opponent here that I am here to play. And I was 7-0. I didn't want to break that 7-0 run, so I had to win this rock. Now I left myself with a tough shot on the 8. Makeable, but tough. Now, the pocket to which I'm shooting the 8 here is a reasonable pocket. It really helps sometimes. And as you can see here, alright, so I got a little bit of distraction from our patron, a young patron that is in the hall. And so you can see that usually when that happens to a pool player, they usually get distracted and probably miss the shot. But I was really in the zone, guys. I was 7-0. And so you're going to see a fantastic shot here on this 8. You're going to see it kind of hold up a little bit in the pocket, but due to the speed of the shot, there, nice cut down on the 8, held up in the pocket and then drop. I was pumping my fist there. I was feeling good. That was 8-0. That sent my opponent a message that, hey, you ran me 2 break and runs earlier in the first day. I'm here to play. All right, the crowd was really nice. You can hear in the background, everybody was like, yes, good shot, Mr. Short Boss. All right, so guys, the whole purpose of this video that I'm uploading right now is not to per se show you how good I am at the game, but it's just to show you some of the great moments I've had in my career. And I have lots more coming up. I have lots of videos that I now decided to post some older versions of some great moments that I've had. All right, guys, so as you can see here, I'm racking up for the next game. I don't do a lot of consecutive break and runs when it comes to 8-ball a lot, but when I do, it's really, really good. And so I'm playing, this opponent here is Mr. Courtney Gibson, a ferocious player, shot maker, I have to say the least. And so I had to also try to get in another break and run here. And so watch this break shot here, head on into the 6-ball, the head ball here. Ball flew into the side pocket there. Got a nice little spread. But I have a really bad set of clusters there. Most of the clusters there has his ball. The 2, the 7, and the 9 and the 5 is clustered up with my 13. I have the 10 and the 12 there. So the game looks a little bit clustered up, but it really isn't. I just need to just cause a little bit of disturbance right over there, and then I should be able to perhaps try to plan the rock. Now this is not a straightforward. Again, I got some distraction there from my patron, but that doesn't matter. As I said, guys, I was in the zone. Now when you're running a game of 8-ball, guys, it's not always easy to say, okay, unless the balls are wide open and pretty much like sitting ducks, you can say, okay, shoot that ball or that ball. But pretty much after each shot, and like bouncing balls and moving up the order of the balls, you have to plan as you go along. And that's always has been my strategy from ever since I've been playing 8-ball. So there you can see I played that 9-ball in the corner, right? Just kind of bumping a little ball, causing a little bit more cluster for him. But there you can see my cue ball came out into the middle of the table. So now I have a natural angle to go 1, 2. I was trying to actually go 2 rails, but the ball cut a little bit thin, as you can see here, way into the other side of the pocket. Come around, kind of bumping up there. You can see I got a little applause there, right? So I've kind of tied up my 10 ball. You can see I'm aiming there to see where I need to be on that 10, right? I have some little zones that I have to fall in, so I have to have literally minimal cue ball movement here. So with this ball, where you see I was aiming my cue, I just need to kind of have that cue ball land in that area or close to that line. And jacking over that 2 ball, have to be careful not to scratch. But it's been a little bit of tops here, just following the cue ball. Nicely done. I'm falling right onto that line there. So now all I need now is to just fall onto that. I believe that's the 14 ball. If I can fall onto that 14 ball, that would be pretty good, because that 13 ball is lying open. All right, so now just kind of have to just remain steady. You can see I'm moving pretty fast around the table, and pretty much I just need to land right there. You can see I put my stick. If I can just stun draw this ball, this is a tough shot, right? As I said, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm in the zone. I'm feeling good in myself here. So just stroking this ball down into the corner. All right, and just stunning over nicely. I got just enough movement. I was just able to see that ball. I almost snookered myself, right? Because if I wasn't playing good, you can see already I'm looking at a shot on the 8. I don't have a ball that I can break out that 8. At this point right now, I have to put this cue ball on a dime. Right, anything less than putting this cue ball on a dime is literally going to have me fail in this run. So now all I need to do is just kind of cut this ball and just allow the natural cue ball to just take 1 rail, 2 rails, maybe come back over. I need some speed here. All right, just kind of landing right on top of the 3. Now again, I've been playing a lot of tough shots in this rack so far, and so I end up with another one. Now with this shot here, there is no automatic position because this is a severe back cut, beyond 90 degrees cut shot here. So this is all shot making ability right now, and you can see there I'm just frozen, looking at the line, staying steady, staying focused. I really need to cut this ball and try to control the white. So the aim here is to just cut this 13 ball to go side rail, and back over near to the 7, near to the side pocket there maybe. But I have a little bit of outside spin and the table is fast and bouncy. Now I leave myself with a tough shot on the 8. Now as you can see earlier, I had looked, I'm just checking there to see if maybe if I punch the ball or strike it too hard, will I be able to scratch? No, I checked and I'm good. So I already had a look at the 8, and you can see I'm kind of over exaggerating how much I need to see. I'm having my face down on the table. Right now it's desperate times. You can see that all I have here is just a slither of the 8. I don't remember if I could actually see the 8. I know that it was really close, so maybe just a slight nudge on that 1 ball will get me to pocket the 8. And so all I have to do here is just stay steady, stay focused, going around, checking the angles again. And now I know that right now it's now or never on this 8 ball for these 2 consecutive runs. Definitely shaking up the place a little bit here and staying steady, stroking and pocketing that 8 for a beautiful second break and run. You can see that the place was a little bit silent because 2 break and runs here. I'm now on pretty much I think I am on 7. Earlier I'd said that it was a 7-0. The opponent that is coming on the table here is Mr. Lee Miller, and he's the one that was in the lead. He's at 10, and I'm sure that everybody would like me to stop him in his tracks because I'm pretty much at about 7 or 8 here, and that's a must-win match. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that little run there. It was a very entertaining moment in my time in that match, and so of course I actually won this tournament here. Do take care. Until next time, I will see you soon. Bye bye.